guys, welcome back. I've got a couple of things here and I just want to do like a quick easy video on how to kind of coffee dye things if you don't want to like dip them or do the coffee bath or anything. I'm just gonna get a piece of cardstock under here, and that is just to put it in a spray bottle. And I've got some of these index cards that are like graph paper. You can do this with tea or coffee, either one. I have a box. I usually use a beer flat. We have a little gas station here in town. And I just get a box like this. And that is usually where I put all my stuff to dry at. And then I let it air dry because, as I said, I can't go outside and do that. There's a little bit left on this cardstock, so I'm just gonna soak some of it up there. With acetate windows, like for pockets or whatnot, I usually don't do this method because I try to keep the coffee off the window part. I usually paint it on. I'll mix up my coffee into a big mug, and then I use a paintbrush to paint them on. It's actually picking up some of the coloring from the cardstock on there. That's okay. It'll just make it look a little grungier. Now I'm using actual coffee in here and not tea. But I've got some of these big old Rolodex things here. Thought I could do a few of those too. Now you could, of course, also dip dye these if you wanted to, and then put them in the oven, but it's fairly warm here. My avocado dyeing papers and stuff is almost dry. All the regular paper is dry, but I did some cardstock too. And I'm waiting for that to dry. I've got the papers under some... Actually, it's sitting under my laptop because the laptop's fairly heavy to flatten them out. And I can always iron them later if I want to flatten them out even more. I'm going to switch to this other paper real quick. I've got a piece of plastic here. I'm going to try doing that little smushy technique and see what that looks like on there. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think Miss P shows how to do that. Well, I think she did it with like ink and then sprayed it with water on there. But that gives a pretty awesome effect too. Just for something different. Let me try the little smushy on the paper there. And it covers a pretty large surface fairly quickly, so I like that. Definitely. Yep. So that looks pretty cool. Maybe I'll get a piece of white cardstock instead. And that way if it gets any coffee dye on it, it'll just dye the cardstock as well. Okay. Oh, I had two of them. It's alright. Gives a pretty cool effect too. Hope everyone is doing okay today. I didn't want to do anything too extreme or anything else like that. I had my eyes dilated today and they're still pretty sensitive. You know, I've got my eyeballs on right now. They finally, I can't get new frames yet because insurance won't pay for the new frames, but I do have a new prescription. Because my eyes have gotten a little bit worse, but, you know, that's, I already knew that it would. As some of you might know, I have diabetic retinopathy, and eventually I will go blind. It could take years upon years though for that to happen, so it's not something that I am concerned about right at the moment. You know, maybe when I'm old or something, but she said, you know, it was doing pretty good, that, you know, they were doing alright. I did have a few blood vessels burst in each eye, but that was due to all the medicine change and stuff that because the insurance wouldn't pay for my normal meds, which is what works for me. I had to try all the different medicines that they wanted me to try first, and then finally decided that yes, I could have my medicine back. And that is what's caused it. I don't know why they have to do that, considering, you know, if it works, why wouldn't they just pay for it? But it's just insurance. I mean, yes, I understand that my medicine is expensive, but all diabetic medicine is expensive. The medicines they were wanting me to try cost the same, if not more, than the medicines that I was already on. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my mat is still like really warped. It's all like wavy. probably aren't, I'm not going to do all of these, I wouldn't think. I think I want to do some more of the smooshing. So, I really did like the way that came out. Yeah, I like that. Well, if there's any left on there, maybe I can... So yeah, I like that too on there. Okay. And of course you can do more than one at a time. I know you guys might think this is boring, but come on. There we go. This is not the best spray bottle. Okay, looks like I've just got one more of those, so might as well. Okay, so now I'm just gonna pick that up. And flip it over. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Just set it in that box. I'll clean that up better later, but That looks pretty good too. And I'll put that in my box also to dry. So we got a good amount of coffee dye going on that. Alright guys, so that was just a quick video to show you an alternate way to coffee dye papers if you didn't want to do the full dip and bake sort of thing. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys back here again really soon. So, love you guys. Bye.